tell us a little bit more about yourself and your recent achievements within the world of sport?
Yes, so I'm Zach Camilleri. I'm the Esports officer of Futsal student organization. My role in the exec is basically to take responsibility of all types of esport competitions and leagues we organize. We've managed to create our first pro club team, participating in the VPG Malta. Academically, I'm a third year European student, and I also play football with Imjar. Yeah, I'm also the manager of the esports pro club team.
What was your first reaction when the team you are part of managed to win against the champions last season?
I mean, we started obviously on a quite of a wrong foot, obviously playing with the minimum of 6 players. After 5 to 4 matches, we've realized that we need to dedicate some more time on this, and we've managed to build a full 11 team. And then we started picking up from there. When we were going to face St. George's, we obviously knew the competition that was waiting for us, but we took it calmly, we took the lead early, they got the draw, but then at the very last minutes of the match, we've managed to score another one. I mean, it was obviously a pretty good honor for us to be the only team that gave St. George's a loss in the season, as otherwise they would have won the league unbeaten. So it was quite of a big achievement for a club that just started this new journey.
You're faring quite well this season as well, right?
Yes. We currently play 7th with won the first 5 matches played. Between last season's team and this season's team, there's quite a big jump. This season we have the full 18 players, and also we've signed our first foreign player just yesterday.
Who inspired you to engage into sports, and more specifically futsal?
I started football at the age of 5, and I was always a fanatic of sports. It's any type of sports. I mean, if I'm anywhere and there's a basketball match, a tennis match on TV, I'll fix my eyes on them, regardless of the sport. Last year, during Students' Fest, we were going watching the games that that the University of Malta Futsal team had. It was like a joyful experience. When the term started, I was referred to the futsal executive by my girlfriend and another friend. As soon as I get into something, I dedicate my 200% in. Regardless of what it is, I took the opportunity. I first started as a social policy officer, but then we had a change in roles. All in all, I appreciate that they've accepted me. You know, I'm ready to work even harder as time goes by.
And how do you manage to be so committed to the sport, and how do you build team spirit with your colleagues?
Being committed to the sport, I think, is one thing that defines whether you're doing it as a hobby or you're doing something just to waste time. From my end, I believe that if you're doing it as a hobby, it means that you have the sport at heart. I feel that I'm committed to anything that I get into. However, when it comes to sport, I take sports as some sort of getaway from the university stress and studies and assignments, and it is beneficial for us students to take some time off and clear our minds. My sole purpose in the team is to not be too strict, but at the same time not be too lenient. We laugh, we have built a friendship. I believe that nearly all 18, 19 people now in the team, we're not just teammates, but we're also friends. And I believe that's what unites us, and that's what makes us quite unique. I want them to, let's go, let's play, and let's win, I want that mentality. I dedicate some time of my day, from Monday till Sunday, to pro clubs. So I don't take my mind off it.
And what kind of skills does this role give you that you use in your student life?
It helped me get out of my shell a bit. I was a very introvert person. However, as soon as this experience started, I had to speak constantly with foreigners that I didn't know. I needed to let them know that, listen, if you come here, it's not a waste of time. I'll do my best to take care of you, and it will be a nice experience and everything. So that firstly, put a bit more confidence in me. It emphasizes on the fact that life is full of ups and downs. I mean, if a negative result comes, when comparing it to university, you just got to take everything calm. You have to take everything step by step. I mean, you can't focus on multiple things at once. That's what made me stress a bit when I first started the pro club team, that I was I was gathering players, I was attending my football practice, and then I had executive duties, school duties, assignments, and everything. And yeah, then as I said, that 2 hours that I have of physical football practice with Imjar United, I mean, it clears my mind. I focus on my pro clubs team, clears my mind even further, and then I hop back on assignments.
And finally, how can one join the Futsal team?
There are various ways, and there are various sectors of the University of Malta Futsal team. So firstly, the executive. People can approach us, and we'll add them to our various subcommittees. As all other student organizations do, we have our AGM, and if any new roles come up within the executive, they can nominate themselves, or somebody else can nominate them, and then a vote would be taken, and they can, if they're voted, they can join the executive. The official futsal team that participates in the futsal league, we hold our trials during summer and during freshers. And then with regards to the pro clubs team, I mean, they can approach either me or even the executive, and we'll do trials. Trials can be held any time of the year. Yeah, and we do some trials, and if we see that they are capable of making the team, even if I see that they don't have the skills and confidence yet, but I see that they have potential and that by time they can make the team, I would also like consider signing them with the team, because obviously hoping that they remain with us for in a long time, I can potentially, a good player can potentially rise up.